How you doing, guys? And yep, today I'm a little early. Normally I start at 1 o'clock, but I'm a little early because I have a lot of things to do today. But I want to go ahead and do the Monday stream. Oh, by the way, thank you for those people that bought merchandise. Thank you for the support, and hopefully you guys you know you like it. And yeah, I'm actually here hanging out on the boat because as soon as I finish the video, I gotta jump. Hey, what's up? What's up? Saludos. I gotta jump on the boat and do some maintenance. So hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do some maintenance and finally. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, from California. How you doing? So I'm gonna do some maintenance on the. Finally got my 10 hours on the lower unit, and I'm gonna change the oil and change the spark plugs and that. So that's why I'm outside here. Outside here. So saludo, saludo. It's Monday. Let me see. Your boat is day to rest. Yeah, that's true. But today I'm actually gonna work on it. And que hola from Port St. Lucie. Porque hola, man. Hey, what's up from Tascuna, Arizona? How you doing? Saludo, saludo, brother from California, from India. Wow. Oh, Indiana. Sorry. And what's up from Boston? Yeah, actually, this weekend was pretty interesting. I had a lot of. I had actually two Ohio. I had two very scary moments. Like you guys are gonna notice, my Puerto Rico, like I said, oh, South Carolina, how you doing? From what is it? Sorry, my brain's going berserk. Oh, from New Jersey, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Let me see from Texas, how you doing, man? Yeah, so this weekend was a little scary. Oh, the Bronx. Que hola, que hola. My wife watch my boat. Let me see. My wife wants me to watch the boat now. Well, yeah, you gotta watch. See, you gotta. Wants a boat now. Oh, okay, okay. You gotta get a boat, man. You gotta get a boat. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people don't like boating because it's a lot of what do you want to call it? Obligations and things. Hey, what's up? To do it. But if you like something, it's not work and it's not obligation. That's the difference between liking something and not liking it. How are you doing from Texas? And let me see, please, the name of 10 best center consoles. Best 10 center consoles. I mean, it all depends on the size because there's some little center consoles that I consider good, and when you get to the big ones, they're kind of too heavy. So it depends on the brand that you're looking for. But if you're going for little, Mako's good. Little, I'm talking about little boats. Mako, Robalo, Sea Chaser, Scott. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, Scout. There's a lot of boats out there. You just gotta. Basically, you gotta do is when I'm looking for a boat. First, find out what you want. And then from there, what you want on a boat, and then from there, figure out. Let me see. I have a Scarab. Oh, okay. With twin two Mercuries. Oh, okay. Don't try to answer all these questions. They drive you nuts. Yeah, I know. I know. I try to answer everybody's question at the same time, get to the subject. I mean, to the idea I was talking about. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a boat, you got to figure out what size because the size matters. Some boats, like I was saying, some little boats ride better smaller brand than other brands. So you got to do your homework. So it depends. Look for the size and what you want. And then from there, you could kind of narrow down, what brand, and then also what you're really looking to get out of the boat. Oh yeah, well remember Watson Island fuel efficient supply. Watson Island, I know Watson Island, but the fuel supply, I don't remember that. Let me see. The Ocean Sunday. I won't fade it away. But yeah, actually going back to the main thing. Let me see. The Ocean was good Sunday. Well, I don't know. I went out Saturday and it was bad. Actually, I went out Friday and Saturday, and it was bad. It must have been. You guys are gonna see the video. I actually had to come back in because it must have been 6 7. I run it. I Pensoil. What do you call the other one? Merc. Whatever's on special. As long as it's rated 3 TW3. There you go. As long as it's rated that, you're good. I mean, I know some oils tend to smoke more than others, but it's only a startup. The rest, it goes away. Watson Island fuel dock, back in the days. Oh, Watson Island, the fuel dock. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I don't think I ever fueled up there. I used to fuel back in the days behind Rusted Pelican. Hey, good morning, good morning. Rusted Pelican. There was they're still there. It's a little Chevron that has like two pumps. And there, that's what I used to fill up. But now I just fill up in the city. But if I ever run really low, I go there. And if I'm down south. But yeah, going back to the story. Yeah, I almost lost my drone the first time I took it on flight because me, being a rookie, I didn't know. Me dice saludos desde España. Wow, España. Saludos, saludos. Oh, gracias, gracias. Oh, España, that's pretty far. Um, Actually, Spain. So I almost lost a drone because me, being a rookie, hey, what's up for Miami Lakes? They shoot down the street from me. So me, like I said, being a rookie, first of all, it was really windy. The wind must have been at least what do you call it, like 15 miles per hour or more. So in me, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know, but I wasn't aware of it. That the drone, as soon as you started, it goes straight up. And actually, we were moving. So when the drone started to go up, it wanted to stay up, and we were moving forward. So it actually hit the center console. It almost hit one of my kids, and almost landed in the water. And that was scary because I was like, "That's it. It's over. I just lost the drone." Because I know once it gets wet, is done. But kind of handle it, kind of handle the situation, and we got it up, and got it up to flight. So we took a little video of it, and you guys are gonna see that's the first video. I should have it done today. And we tried doing a little bit of fishing outside that we couldn't. It was too rough. And I was planning to do a nice video off the shore of Haulover, but it was just too windy. I was afraid of. Let me see, which is your favorite sandbar and why? I think I answered this question before, but to me, my favorite sandbar is Haulover. I'm gonna tell you why. Haulover because the sand is good, most of all. And in the water, depends when you get there. But if you get there in low tide, it's normally very clear. So it's really nice. And there's a lot of people, and this is all type of environment. It's family environment. It's crazy environment. It depends which direction you go. So my favorite sandbar here in Miami is Haulover. Even if you want to go all the way down to the Keys, even I've been to what do you call it, Tiki Bar, and I still like Haulover better. Let me see. Don't fly the drone from moving platform until. Yeah, no, I didn't know that, so it was very scary. Let me see. Please go by. Let me see. See, impress good shooting videos. Oh, the message couldn't finish the whole message. It went away. But going back, yeah, my favorite sandbar of all, even in the islands here in Miami, there's a lot of people hang out on Monument Island, like Lita. That's by Venetian Causeway, if you guys don't know where Lita is. And then there's Nixon. And then now people are starting to go back to Elliott Key. Elliott Key is very nice. The only thing is, it didn't know what just happened. YouTube just went crazy. I had to restart the app. Let me see. Got to go free with the hat. Oh yes, yes. Talking about the hats. Yeah, I'm still. Oh, saludo. Wow, Dominican Republic, DR in the house. Let me see. What's the second scariest thing that happened? The second scariest thing that happened this weekend was, again, that was on what day was that? On Friday. And then again on Saturday we went to the sandbar, with my friends and stuff, and I took the drone. And there must have been like, I think 4 drones flying around. And then I turned on the drone before turning on the remote. That was my mistake. And I guess it must have crossed frequency with another drone, and it just took off. It took off and it started going sideways. I thought I was gonna land in the water, and it just kept going away and away and away and away. And then finally, when my control turned on, because it takes a little bit, you gotta kind of push it and push it twice, and it turns on. And by that time, the drone must have been at least, I don't know, I say over 1,000 feet away. I couldn't barely see it, so I started trying to fight it back to bring it back. And I guess it got picked up by, like I said, by another controller. And it was scary because I couldn't control it. It just kept going away from me and then around me, but far. I mean, it looked like a little spot. And then finally, I guess the other person turned off their drone, and finally I got it back. But I really thought it was just gonna keep going far away and just lose it. So that was another scary moment that happened this weekend. And finally I got it back. So now what I did was I turned on the remote first, then the drone. And I made sure I had it next to each other because of the sandbar. Salud. At the sandbar, what do you call it? The sandbar, there's people there with a lot of drones. But it was scary though. Let me see, was it recording? Was it recording? No, when it took off by itself, it wasn't recording. So I didn't even catch that part. But I did catch the part when I hit the center console. That you guys are gonna see it in the video. It was pretty scary. Let me see. Let me see. That's why I sold my drone. Scared a couple of them. Let me see what. Let me see, and mine was 2,500. Wow, yeah, mine was 1,000. The whole package thing. Let me see. Should you got together sometime in the YouTube? Is it? You should get together sometime. I'm a YouTuber in Miami. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, we get together. That's fine. Let me see. Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. Glad you got it back. Yeah, so it was a very. I had two very scary moments this weekend because I thought I lost the drone, and then I didn't put insurance or anything on it because Best Buy doesn't provide insurance. I have to actually go through DJI to get the insurance, and I haven't gotten it yet. I think I'm gonna get it though because I didn't know that could happen. I didn't know that drones could cross frequency. I thought they were married to each other to the remote. Let me see. Hey, what's up from Brazil? When will you visit Brazil? Well, next summer I already got planned. I'm going to Puerto Rico. Um, but maybe the summer after that. I don't know. I try to do a big vacation every summer, and pay up probably the summer after that because I do want to go. But yeah, that was a very what we call us Cubans. We call it el corazón en la boca. I have my heart in my throat because I really thought I lost the drone. I was like, wow, I didn't mean. Oh, from South Africa. How you doing? So it was a really scary moment, but I almost have that video. Almost got that video done, and you guys are gonna see. Hey, what's up from PR Puerto Rico and Tampa? What's up, Tampa? Let me see. Follow you, Mario. I didn't get that message. Oh, how you doing from Connecticut? So yeah, that was a scary moment this weekend. Actually, in the weekend, it was pretty fun. There was a lot of parties going on this weekend at the Sandbar. Let me see. It was Big Mama's fault. No, actually, she doesn't get involved with the drone. It's just actually my middle kid. He's the one that drives it. Since they're so good with the electronics, they're kind of doing it. Let me see. Orlando, quiero. Let me see. Miami en 3 días con my jet ski. Oh, you coming to my? Okay. Pregunta es the message so long it went away. Let me see if it comes back. But yeah, this weekend, you guys are gonna see. Now there was on Saturday there was a lot of parties going on. Going back to the Sandbar. If you guys seen it on Instagram, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys seen the picture of the girl that I had to edit. So I don't even know if YouTube's gonna let me put that because I know they're very sensitive when it comes to stuff like that. Because videos get restricted and stuff like that. And every time I put the word bikini in one of my video, YouTube sends me a message about restriction and advertiser friendly. So I have to, I guess, be careful with whatever I put. So I don't even know if I'm gonna put that part. And I don't know. It was kind of crazy this weekend. So I don't know. I gotta figure out. I gotta take out the what do you call it? The crazy parts. But yeah, finally I'm here because finally I got the 10 hours on the lower unit. So in 10 hours I have to change the oil. Let me see what's the use to it. Let me see. What do I use to edit my videos? Oh, how you doing from New Jersey? I use iMovie. I have Sony. I forgot. I have Sony Vega, but it's so complicated that I use iMovie. It's super easy, and if I'm getting the hang of it more and more. So it's pretty easy. I mean, you can do really amazing things with iMovie, and it's pretty simple. It's really user friendly. Like I said, I have Sony Vega, and it's super hard to do. I can't do it. Let me try Final Cut Pro. I have Final Cut Pro on my other computer. I didn't know how to use it either. It's too many layers, too many complications. I just want to get it done with, fast. And that takes time. It takes to me it takes too longer. Oh, and Pinnacle. I have Pinnacle too. I had those programs because my brother that sings, if you guys know him, what do you call it? He does a lot of video editing and photography. So I kind of was getting little hints through him, but to me it's too complicated. To me, so I like to be simple. iMovie super easy. It loads up the footage fast. It renders fast. So I like iMovie, and it's simple, and no problem. It doesn't overwork the computer, and it works. It's fine. So let me see what takes time to finalize cut. Video will be next level 2. Well, I know. I mean, I know you could go a higher what do you call it? A resolution on Final Cut Pro, and the quality is better. But I mean, anyway, YouTube, it just still is not even. YouTube is still a 1080. So I mean, I'm fine with it. Can you try to do more live chats? Can I try to do more live chats? It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because like this Monday was crazy. So far the whole morning been crazy. I'm trying to get my kids ready back to back to my neighbor. Trying to get my kids back to school and with their projects and stuff like that. So even this morning is pretty hard. So if I do more live streams, even harder. Okay, well, off from Hialeah, the more live streams, even harder. You're a good man. Your video is great. Thank you, man. And let me see. Let me see. Where are your wife and my kids? My wife and my kids. Kids are in the house eating everything, and my wife, she's at work. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, it's kind of hard for me. I try to do the live stream because like that, I get to answer everybody's questions. Oh, going back to questions. I know a lot of people have been emailing me and sending me messages through Instagram, and I try to get back to you guys, but it's just so many things I could do at once. So it's like I get emails and then I get, what do you call it, direct messages, and I even through YouTube. So I try to answer everybody, but it sometimes like takes me a few days because like right now, as soon as I finish the video, the live stream, I'm gonna jump. I gotta go to the store, get the lower U and oil. I'm gonna change the plugs. So and I don't really, you know, go back and right now and do the messages. Let me see. What is my oldest son's name? My oldest son's name is Fresco. And let me see. Hey, what's up? What's up? Let me see. Hey, Big Mama, lucky you. Let me see. Big Mama's lucky to have you as a husband. Well, yeah, I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things. Like I have, I have more time than her, so I take care of all the school stuff and groceries and all that. Let me see. Some drone come back to the when their signals lost. Yeah. That's true, but I don't know. I guess the drone must have got linked up with another drone. Are you? Let me see. Are you buying new engines? No, actually, this week I'm gonna go look at twin 300s, Verados, and if I could work out a deal with the guy, I might get those because I'm still actually working, waiting, waiting with one of the stores, one of the local dealers here, so Suzuki, because maybe I was thinking maybe they could work out a deal with me and sponsor me, since I'm always on the water. I told Suzuki that I'm a live living commercial for them, and for them it's a tax write-off. So I'm trying to work with Suzuki, see if they actually like the idea, and I'm working with the guys from Atlantic Marine. They're a dealer for Suzuki and Mercury. So I wanted to see if that works out. I'm gonna go ahead and repower with Suzuki's, and I guess I have to advertise their name. But until then, I'll see. But yeah, if that doesn't work, I'm out looking for I want 300s. But yeah, let me see. Do you need some home each time you use a drone? Then I'll return. You lost signal. Let me see. You need to. Yeah, I do have it as return to home, but I noticed on the instructions it said if you're over water, return to home, it gets a little hard. So what I try to do is I don't do a return to home. I just once the battery reaches 39%, I bring it back and then I get it. I don't let it go lower than that because I think if it goes over under 20%, it wants to return to home. So once it hits 39, 38, I bring it back. Oh, that's another thing. It's funny when you read and you watch everything about the drone. It says the average running time is between 22 to 21 minutes. I got it up to 19 minutes. That's it. So I don't know. Suzuki's better. I like Suzuki's. I like Suzuki's because they're lighter than the Verados. I have a 28-foot boat. Okay, that's cool. Man, Yamaha are hard to beat. Yeah, but the thing about Yamaha is they're not. I like going fast. Yamaha, they're not really. They're not like a. They're a long-lasting motor, but they're not as fast as a Mercury. Suzuki I never had either, but Suzuki I'm noticing a lot of tow companies here in Miami use Suzuki and E-Tech, so that must be something. I don't see Verado or I don't see Yamaha on the tow companies here in Miami, and the tow companies here in Miami do a lot of work. There's always helping somebody. Let me see. Let me see. The Yamaha 195 or any thoughts on the 195? I didn't even think Yamaha made 195. Let me see. Do you think about the? Well, I never heard of that jet ski. Wow, the VMAX. Yeah, the VMAX. And yeah, right now actually Yamaha came out with the what is it, 450 or 425. That should be interesting. I haven't. I just seen the commercial. I haven't really read up on it, but still, I mean, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, how you doing from Dubai? Oh, saludo. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I never seen that jet ski. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other. I noticed when you go to all different countries, they have different. The different companies that manufacture different things, and they don't get emitted into United States. I don't know, maybe because of emissions or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's other companies that manufacture all the skis. Let me see. Are the DJ? Do you do like players? Let me see. Do you have, or you miss the turntable? Do I miss the turntables? To be honest with you, no. Because I mean, I've been DJing since I'm like maybe 15 years old. I used to DJ for a church, and then from there I jumped to the school, and then from ever since there I've been DJing. And do I miss the turntables? No, because that was heavy. It was too heavy. Now my thing is smaller, it's compact, and it's ready to go. And carrying the records, that was even more heavier. Let me see. 30-foot center console with message one way. Let me see. Have you been told a few times that Black Point and US boat uses both US and boat assist and Ceto, the ones I see here at the sandbar around Miami, they normally have E-Tex or Suzuki. So I mean, I'm pretty sure whoever gives them the best deal at the time, that's what they're gonna use. But overall, I seen them use E-Tex and Suzuki the most here. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? From California. How you doing? I'm seriously thinking about getting a boat. Oh, okay. I don't know. No sandbar in Los Angeles. There's no sandbars in Los Angeles, so they gotta be at least islands. Cause here people hang out at the islands too. Let me see. I said, DJ, do you miss the turntables or prefer the players? Oh, yeah, I prefer the players. Definitely. The guy is asking about the DJing. Yeah, I prefer the controllers. I like the controllers the best because it's compact. You don't have to carry nothing, and most of the time you plug up to the people's at the club or wherever you're at. Let me see. What's your favorite type of dog? My favorite type of dog. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, brother? How you doing from NYC? My favorite type of dog. I don't have one now, but my favorite type of how you doing? It's a Jack Russell. Why? Because they're crazy and they're hyper. I used to have one. Actually, I had two, and they were pretty crazy before I had my kids. And he gave me a lot to do, but he was funny. He never slept. He was always jumping around, doing crazy stuff, and chewing up everything. So my favorite dog is a Jack Russell, the long-legged, not the short-legged, and not the broken hair. I like the Jack Russell. I guess the long-legged one, not the short, because they're really really crazy dogs. But now I just got the dogs because of my kids. I have a poodle, and the other one is what is it? A Shih Tzu mixed with a Cocker Spaniel. So I mean, but that's basic for the kids. That it falls on me to feed them, but that's their dog. Going back, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, let me see. I need a place to park, and I just going to Orlando in 3 days. Oh, cool! You're going to Orlando. In Orlando, I haven't been to. Oh, Orlando! If you're going to Orlando, you can check out Lake X. Actually, Lake X is in Kissimmee, and that's a really big lake. That's where actually Mercury does their testing there. They have a testing facility, and the lake is pretty big, and they do have a lot of boat parties or boat gatherings, so you can check it out there. I've been there a long time ago. I was there. It was so long I didn't have no kids, so it must have been over 15 years ago. I was at Lake X in Kissimmee. It's a big lake. If you're going to be in Orlando, you can actually go to the bay, or you go check out the lake. I think the lake has a lot of activities on the weekend, and you probably could check out the Mercury's test facilities that's there too. Let me see. Forgot what I was gonna say. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about something that I've seen a lot of things about that red tide that's actually affecting the west coast of Florida, and I was reading up on it today. I thought it was the chemicals from the sugarcane fields and the chemicals people are using to fertilize the crops up north, but it's not. It's just an actual plant that lives in the Gulf of Mexico. That's actually they're blooming, and they're the problem killing the fish and the manatees and the dolphins. Because if you guys haven't seen or heard on the news, there's been a few, manatees and dolphins and sea turtles dying in the West Coast, and that kind of made me think. I was like, wow, I wonder if something could be done, but it's not. It's nature itself. Um, the only thing they could do is they just monitor it, but they can't control it where it goes. It shifts around with the tides, and it's pretty bad. But I was confused. I was already starting to blame the fertilizers in the sugar fields out in Central Florida, but it's not. It's not. It's a plant that just is naturally there, and sometimes it actually comes over to the East Coast and affects the fish over here too. What's my opinion? Hydrosport. Well, the hydrosport. Uh, I've been on two types of hydrosports. I've been the open fisherman, and I've been on the the cuddy cabin. The cuddy cabin to me, it's a heavy boat, but it rides really good. You're gonna burn a lot of fuel, but it's very comfortable. If you don't care about going fast, it's gonna go slower and burning fuel, and you want comfort. I prefer the hydrosport. Now, the center console. The center consoles, when they put triples, I think they haven't managed the weight correctly, but sometimes it gets a little bouncy, even on the big ones, because I guess they got all the weight in the back. But I guess, I'm talking about the older boats. The new ones, I haven't been on the new ones. How you doing from Houston? Oh, man. Oh, from Florida. How you doing, Missy? What's up? What's up? But me personally, I like Hydrosport. They're a little pricey, even on the used ones. The new ones are even, can't touch those. But yeah, I was thinking of getting the 33 Vector because it sleeps six people. It has, other amenities. It has long range fuel because it has big tanks. But that's the problem. They burn a lot of fuel and they're heavy on the road. I mean, what's the fastest race boat back in the day? The fastest race boat. I don't remember, but I think back in the days the speeds when I was into the racing boat, the speeds back then like it was like maybe 215, 219. My friend's boat, he was running open class and the catamaran. Oh, thank you. A hug from Brazil. Thank you, man. Um, he was doing I think like 219. He had I think it was like a 40 something, 45 or 43 skater with 1800 horsepower, chief engines, and he was traveling. The boat was big, and he was doing like I think like two something, 219. But nowadays I seen boats do like 269, 270. So right now the speeds, I guess because of the material of the boat, they're getting lighter and faster. But me personally, the fastest I ever been on a boat is 115, and it felt like I was going a million miles an hour. Because like you guys notice in the water, everything seems faster. You're actually going 30, and it feels like you're going 60. Just I don't know. I guess the optical illusion in the water. So the fastest I ever got was 115, and it was kind of scary because it was in a 30. What was it? A 30? I forgot the 33, 32 motion with half canopies, and it was just twin outboards, and we were doing 115, and it was kind of scary. The CMTI rocks. Oh yeah, the MTIs are very expensive. Let me see, but the bloom because of agricultural discharge. That part, that's what I thought. But what happened is there's just a time of the year. Actually, I went and did some research on myself because, like I said, I was blaming the agricultural department. But it's just a blooming. It's like people are allergic to pollen. It's not caused by anything. It's just caused by plants. And that red tie, it's a little microorganism plant that at a certain time of the year they're alive all year round, but a certain time of the year they bloom, and that's when they get. And actually, they don't poison the fish. That's what I thought. They actually suffocate the fish because it's so much in the water that their gills gets I guess clogged up or whatever, and they can't breathe, so they actually suffocate. They don't die from poison or anything, but it's just too many in the water. It's like the example they used was, stick a person in a polluted room, for weeks, because I don't. I think it takes like a month to 2 months for their blooming season. So imagine the fish swimming around and all that. That's why they get suffocated. Removes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that does. It removes the oxygen from the water, so the fish can't breathe correctly, and that's the problem they're having. But it was really sad. I seen videos and pictures of manatees, dying, sea turtles, and it was like, wow, that's. I got kind of upset of, like I said, the agriculture department, but it's not that. It's just something that nature does on its own. You see Yamaha FX Show or Yamaha VX Cruiser. Well, if you want to go fast, I will go with the HO. It's a little faster than the Cruiser. Let me see, canceling the trip to Fort Myers Beach. Well, yeah, I think, but it doesn't affect humans. Only if you're very allergic. If you're a very allergic person, and then it affects you. Um, but and it's not, and the thing is, it's funny. It's caused by the actual when the wave breaks. You could be in the water with red tide, it doesn't bother you. The problem is when the wave breaks, it puts a red tide in the air, and then you breathe it. That's when you get sick. Not when you're in the water. I didn't know that. I thought you have to be in the water and you're automatically gonna get sick. No, it's when you breathe it through your nose, but it has to be kind of like in vapor form out of the water. But does it smell? The bad one, there's two type of red tides. There's one that doesn't do anything. It just piles up on the edge of the beach that it stinks. That one smells really bad, but that's not the bad one. The bad one is the one that kills the fish. They actually live on the seaweed on the east coast, but then I guess the current moves it around the world. Around the Florida and the Panhandle. But yeah, it was I started reading up on it because, like I said, I got mad at the. I was thinking, damn, why is this happening? I thought I was blaming the fertilizers and stuff, but it's not that. It's just nature itself. That I guess nature, I guess a balance check, you want to call it. And I mean, it's sad to us because as bad as it is, there's a lot of there ain't that many manatees, and I think was it last year I was looking up like 277 manatees died or something like that. So it was really sad to see that. So yeah, I wanted to say something about that because, like I said, I got frustrated thinking it was us, us messing up the ecosystem, but it's not. It's just nature itself. And let me see what else. What else? I'm thinking. But yeah, and hopefully this week I have. Let me see. If what's your opinion on new outboards, 2-stroke or 4-stroke? For 2-stroke or 4-stroke? It's all dependent. Me, I think, from my experience, 2-stroke and 4-stroke, basically full throttle. They both burn about the same amount of fuel. Now the difference is, if you want to E-Tech, they're pretty good. I just don't like the way they look. But there's, like I said, that's my opinion. There's people that love the way it looks, and you can change the panel colors and stuff like that. But I mean, 2-stroke normally has more torque and faster RPM than the 4-stroke. I know Mercury is coming out with a V8 to give it more torque and more response like a 2-stroke. But still, 2-stroke is a 2-stroke. Only problem is the older ones, like mine, they pollute more. So they want to help stop the pollution. I know there's fuel that they're better in helping less pollution with the fuel. I mean with the oil, but still they pollute more than. Am I going to Bimini? I wish this. I was definitely planning to go this summer, but everything got complicated because my engine broke. Like next weekend, I'm going to be at the Keys, and then I wasn't really planning to go up to Central Florida to see the springs. So everything got crazy. I only got basically 2 weekends left because the kids go back to school in 2 weeks. So and then this weekend I'm already going to the Keys. So next weekend I don't know. And then now lately it's been really windy here in Florida. So I wanted to go, but I guess it's not. I won't make it this summer. Or maybe during the week, one of these weekends. Once I get the motors out in right, because now I have to do a tune-up on the motors. Let me see. Saludos, Connecticut. Saludos. Let me see. Orlando, hoy, bueno. Temperatura. Llama. Lake. Oh. Let me see. Loco, me tienes loco con las horas. The feed. Yeah, no. I changed my feed to between 1 and 2 because in the morning now my Mondays got busy, so I can't do the normally now I'm doing now my Monday feed. I'm doing it between 1 and 2. Am I gonna do the blog on the Keys? You know what? If the Wi-Fi is good over there, because my phone only works good with Wi-Fi. I tried doing a live stream with my telephone service, and it's all pixelated. It's not that good. But I'm gonna try to do over there. Yeah, I'm taking the drone and the cameras over there. I'm debating to take the jet skis or not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm iffy over there. Because I don't know. I'm actually going as a guest because I don't know even what hotel we're staying in. So we're gonna see once we get there. But I know it's near the Wall Street, so it should be fun over there. And hopefully I get some nice footage over there of the Wall Street in Key West. So yeah, we're leaving Friday, and we're gonna spend all the way up to Monday there. Let me see. When you purchase used outboards, you know your let me see counter is often knowledge in the car, or it should be pretty reliable. Um, okay, when somebody just asked me, when you purchase used outboards, usually what people say is when they sell outboards, is because you're buying somebody else's problem, but not most of the time. I mean, as long as you go ahead and do a compression check, and you look at the engine itself, you kind of see how well taken care of. I mean, you go see an outboard that's used and it's beat up, and the outside, you know, it's gonna be beat up in the inside. So that I wouldn't much even touch. But if you see an outboard well taken care of on the outside, usually in the inside, the person did his maintenance and services, and usually it lasts. I've been, normally a normal use and normal service, an outboard should last between, well, that's what the manufacturers say, anywhere between 2,500 to 3,000 hours in most brands. So, but you got, like I said, you got to see how well it's been taken care of. Do you like jet boats? I used to have one. Believe it or not. When I first moved here to Miami Lakes, I came with a jet boat. I had two jet skis and a jet boat. The jet boat is fun, but at the time that I had mine, I think it was like a 97, 98, the jet boats didn't have trim tabs. So it used to cavitate a lot. So that part was annoying. But the rest was fun. I mean, I tried to sink it, playing around, and it was fun because it's like a giant jet ski that you could take 5 to 6 people on it, and you're gonna have a loads of fun because I did flips. I mean, not flips. I did the wipeout. I dove it into the waves. I mean, I drove it like I didn't care for it because it was fun to do. But riding wise, we tried to ride one time to the Keys, and it was annoying because I don't know why when it caught flat water, instead of riding better, it started cavitating, and it drove me crazy. But like I said, at the time, the jet boat didn't have the trim tabs or any trim adjustment. Nowadays, I haven't been in a new one. Maybe they have it because I'm pretty sure they can have trim adjustments, so that's gonna help you ride better. But yeah, I mean, I seen people out on the sandbar with the jet boats. They're pretty cool. Hey Joe, what's up? See your drone shots getting way better. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me see. So yeah, but the jet boat is fun. The jet boat is fun. I mean, it's easy to take care of. I mean, to me, it's like a giant jet ski that you have fun with. Yeah, it's getting windy. It's actually shaking the camera. But yeah, I mean, a jet boat to me, I mean, it's all what you want. Jet boat is I mean, like you guys seen the video, the people that made it to the Bimini on a jet boat. So I mean, let me see. What are you gas engines for the boat? Let me see. What are the gas gallons for my boat? Oh, how many gallons does my boat have? I have two tanks, 250 gallons each. So basically, I have 500 gallons. That I never fill up. I only use half a tank all the time. I like to run my boat at half a tank. A lot of people like to run their boat full tank. I like to be half a tank because remember, every gallon of gas is 7 pounds. So you're actually carrying extra weight for no reason. So you're actually gonna burn more gas. So I try to keep my tank half. And even when I go pretty far, because just the weight itself, I don't want to have extra weight on the boat. But yeah, I try not to, when it's really empty, to leave it empty. Why? Because the more room you have in a gas tank, the more condensation you're gonna have. So I try even to park it, have it around half a tank. So I mean, just me out of habit over the years. Plus, like I said, I don't want to carry the extra weight. And yeah, now all the new boats now are coming with big tanks. So you're gonna carry a lot of weight all the time. Plus, if you do a lot of boating with people, it's gonna get even heavier. And I guess talking about the gas, A lot of people like using rec fuel. I use I haven't used rec fuel in a while because the gas station is far from my house. I normally use with ethanol because I use my boat a lot. Now, if I didn't, if you're the type of person that doesn't hey, que hola. If you're the type of person that don't use the boat that much, try to use rec fuel because when ethanol gasoline sits too long, actually becomes water. So if you're the type of person that uses the boat once a month or once every 2 months, try not to use that, gas that has ethanol. Try to use rec fuel. But I use my boat every weekend, so I don't give it time for the actual ethanol to sit down and turn into water. Because yeah, ethanol, the base comes from water. Um, so when, like I said, when it sits too long, ethanol turns into water, so you get water in your fuel system. But the bad thing about ethanol, it kind of hardens your fuel lines. So I keep an eye on that because once the fuel lines harden, they tend to crack. So I always, maybe every 2 months, I shake the gas lines to make sure they're still loose. Because if you feel them rigid, the ethanol is making them hard. So that's when you go ahead and expect them really good or either change them, you know, and then I say once every 2 months I put a treatment, ethanol treatment, just in case maybe I have some kind of water sitting on the bottom of the tank. But like I said, I use my boat a lot. So once the boat starts shaking, the water kind of dilutes and you kind of burn it. In the fuel. But like I said, let me see. Hi from the blue boat. Hey, yeah, well, I from the blue boat. Yeah, I remember you from the blue boat. Let me see. Technics 1200s. Yeah, that's what I used to have. Technic 1200s. Actually, I still have them. I just let my brother have them because it looks good at his house. And here they take up too much room. But yeah, I still have my records. I still have my mixer, the amps and the speakers. I don't have. I have now my DJ speakers. So let me see. Somebody just came in. So, well, I'm gonna have to cut it short this live stream because, like I said, I gotta get. I'm doing some maintenance on the motors. And what are you doing? Running around?
They said they lost the dog, but he's still here.
You lost a dog.
No, they said they lost him.
Oh, okay. Let me see. New Hampshire, how you doing? The blue book go on. I go a lot. So let me see what's the other question. And so yeah, I'm gonna cut a little bit short the live stream because I'm gonna go ahead and change the plugs, change the oil, and do a little maintenance on the motors. And you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Because I have my 10 hours, and hopefully now I'll go full throttle. Because I was supposed to stay under 3,500 on the new lower units. Hi from Boca Raton. Hey, how you doing, Boca Raton? Oh, you up north from me. So, oh, by the way, hi and what's up to all those people that I met at the sandbar this weekend. I met a lot of people there. It was cool. It was cool, especially I met a guy. Sorry, I forgot your name. Como se llama? He has a Carrera like mine, so it was pretty cool. It was pretty. He has a white Carrera like mine. I met him on the weekend. Actually, it was funny. He kind of knew me from the YouTube, and one of my friends was one of his high school friends. So it was like a reunion. So it was pretty cool. Make the next one from your garage. My garage is a mess. The kids been playing around in there. They decided to paint their skateboards, so my garage is a mess in there. Make the video on changing the oil. I guess I could, but it's pretty simple. I mean, changing the lower unit oil is pretty simple. But I guess I could do it. Oh, yeah, I'm glad. A lot of people send me emails thanking me for making the video of changing the oil on the jet ski. That's good. That's good that that you guys now figured out how to do it. You don't have to wait or pay somebody to do it. You can do it on your own. Just remember, it depends how you ride. If you ride rough, heavy on the throttle, I would do it 80 hours. But if you ride normal, I would do it 100 hours. But always, once in a while, take out the dipstick and look at the color. Clean it with a white napkin and look at the color of the oil. If you see it getting too black, change it. But if you see it, still a good life on it, keep riding. Let me see. Oh, this is Sydney. Wow, Australia. How you doing? Let me see. Enjoy the old change video of the jet ski. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, a few people actually emailed me. Oh, what's up from Orlando? Email me saying thank you that that now they know how to do it and they're gonna do it on their own. Like I said, it's pretty easy. And the same way you could do it to your inboard engine. It's no different. You gotta stick it down the dipstick with the same pump. You pump it out, change the filter, you're ready to go. So it works on the jet ski, it works on the boats. Those who have inboards, you could do it yourself. And remember, oil changes is the life of the motor. Oil, you gotta have, that's gonna make your boat last forever. Chile, wow, hello, Chile. Um, so well, guys, I'm gonna get back. I gotta do my stuff here. I gotta run to the store now, to the marina, and grab the oils and the spark plugs and all that, because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do kind of maintenance on the boat. And I guess if I have time, I'll do the video. If not, I'm just gonna do it and get it over with. Let me see. People often say Sea-Doo looks nicer, but lower quality and shorter. Fan of the voice. Yeah, I mean personally, I like when it comes to skis, I like Yamaha over Sea-Doo. Great video always. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, Sebring. Sebring. Oh, you're near my dad, Brazil. My dad lives in Moorhaven, so Sebring is I think it's the next town from Moorhaven. Sebring. I've been up there. It's nice up there. Um, so well, guys, thank you guys, and nice to meet all the people I met at the sandbar this weekend. And you're probably gonna be on the video. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up also today the video from the fishing that I almost lost the drone, and then oh, my friend had a party at his house. That was pretty cool. My friend is a DJ too. He actually DJ'd and played the videos while we were dancing, and it was pretty cool. And then I had the video of the sandbar, and that's gonna be interesting. So thank you guys, and hope everybody has a great week, and see you guys out there in the water.